Freilich and Chanukah, everybody. We're going to go for another round of Chanukah Chizik this year. I'm going to do it based on the word Chanukah. So each night I'm going to focus on the letter over here. I know it's only 5 letters in the word Chanukah, but it'll do. It says in Mishlek in Ner mitzvah v'Torah. Ner is a mitzvah and Torah is the light. The Beis Yisrael explains that through the lighting of Chanukah candles, the light of Torah is going to spread out. I'm going to try to spread it out a little bit further using this medium over here. So let's talk about the Ches 8. Mordechai Satorsky says a beautiful vart over. He said that if you look at the 8th parsha of every Chumash, you're going to find a discussion of the number 8, as well as mentioning oil. So in Chumash Bereshis, we have Parshas Vayishlach as the 8th parsha, and over there it talks about the 8 kings that come out of Esav, before Klal Yisrael has a king of their own, as it says in the Pasuk. It says, Ve'ela hamlochim asher malchu be'eretz Edom lefnei malach melech lefnei Yisrael. And we also talk about oil. When Yaakov pours the oil, it says, Ve'yitzeg aleh shemen. And in Chumash Shemos, Parshas Tetzav is the 8th parsha. We talk about the Kohen Gadol and the 8 begadim that he wears, as well as we read in the first pasuk, it says, Ve'ata tetzav es bnei Yisrael, ve'ikhu elecha shemen zayis zach. The Bnei Yisrael says that's referring to Chanukah, because if you look at the last word of the previous parsha, Parshas Truma, the last word is Nechoshes. And Nechoshes stands for Ner Chanukah Sham Tadliku, or Ner Chanukah Small Tadliku, or another thing that you can learn out from Nechoshes is Ner Chanukah Shamash Tadlik, that you need a Shamash. Fine, different ways of learning it, but we see from here how it connects to Chanukah as well. Chumash Vayikra, Parshas Emor, is the 8th parsha. We know in Parshas Emor we talk about Shabbos and all the Yom Tovim, starting from Pesach all the way through Sukkot. And right after we finish with Sukkot, we go into the pasuk. It says, "Tzavas bnei Yisrael ve'ikhu elecha shemen zayisach kasis la'ma'ar la'alois ner tamid." So the Rekeach explains that since it's coming right after Sukkot, it's referring to Chanukah over here. In Chumash Bamidbar, Parshas Pinchas is the 8th parsha. Parshas Pinchas, we know that all the Kohanim Gedolim come from Pinchas, as the Gemara in Zvachim, Taisvis, Kof Aleph on the base says, it talks about Pinchas and it says Brisco Nasailam, that this was one of his rewards that he got. Pinchas, when we spell it with a Yud, is 8 times Yud Kei Vav Kei, same gematria, 208. And this parsha keeps talking about oil because it talks about the karbanas, the shemen, the nesachim, all the ingredients. Chumash Dvarim, Parshas Nitzavim, is the 8th parsha. Now, there's no mention over here of the number 8 or oil per se. This parsha talks about more about the Geula, the promise of Geula. It says, so we're talking over here, we're learning about Mashiach, who literally means the anointed one. Mashiach is going to come, introduce the world of 8 to us. And Mashiach is from the Shmoina Nesichei Adam, as it says in Micha. Freilich Chanukah, everybody.